Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Armored Core. And here we have the voting results for the whether we should attack or defend, and it's a tie.
8. Wait, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh.
So we're going to go to a tiebreaker, which is my inability to count. So...
you made shut up.
No, I really did miscount. I thought there was an addition more attack votes than there were defend votes, but when I went back to count after making the video, there weren't.
Oh, your AC looks interesting.
Yes, in honor of the 4th of July, it is dressed up in the red, white, and blue.
Oh, you gotta show them your emblem too.
I'm sure it will be seen eventually.
I actually completely forgot about what this weapon was.
It is a small missile launcher.
Okay.
I will...
That's exciting.
I think I do eventually show it, the garage in this video, and show all the various parts I've been picking up but haven't shown. Like the Kurosawa. Oh, wait. Oh, I changed the core.
I feel like the Kurosawa is a very polarizing weapon.
Oh? Yeah, because I was reading some fact and said that 4 legs are the best legs and whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I figure at some point,
I gotta show 4 legs
at the end of the missions, we might go off and just start doing some.
Hey, I think I found the hidden door lock. It's the giant pulsating red thing with, the magic target indicator on it.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy looking at the Daggerfall trees again.
Oh, yeah. I love that this secret base has a giant pulsating red light marking the door, which is the only weak point to their entrance, or to the base.
I'm actually more concerned about the fact that they have little flying drones that are using flamethrowers.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
In a forest?
Well, it's snowy, see, so,
Ooh,
yeah,
wow.
that was the map, so that I can find where the damn thing is, because I have no sense of direction.
Apparently not, James May.
Transmitting coordinates of entrance.
We have your position. Break in from there.
No, you called in an airstrike.
Yep.
Wait, why can't you always do that? That looks like fun.
Well, because you don't always work for Chrome, or Murakamo. Murakamo in this case.
Operation cleared.
Right.
System switch
to normal mode.
That was anticlimactic.
Yep.
That was anticlimactic.
And here we have the final report, and...
You've got mail.
Yes. Here's the email we get from Murakamo for completing that mission. So...
That is a very Japanese way to talk. Although I guess it works because this is supposed to be a Japanese company.
Yeah. And as an added bonus, here's the defend mission, which I didn't save. So this is not the mission that happened in reality.
Wow. Okay. So you're gonna do both of them.
Yes, I did both of them because I can't count. So. Also, you might notice that all of a sudden the PlayStation graphics settings have changed. Because I accidentally I undid the full screen filter, which actually I think may make it look better.
Anyone. If you hadn't mentioned, I wouldn't have noticed. I mean, someone on the forums might have.
Yeah, well...
Actually, someone on the forums probably would have. I'm noticing your missiles are pretty terrible.
Yeah, I know, which is actually kind of annoying because they're one of the most expensive missile launchers. Well, that's because the Kurosawa is even more useless.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Anyway, we have to leave one guy left so that he can continue pelting away at the lock but not destroy it. Because their aim sucks and they're using crappy weapons. Yeah, and now it's time to go off and get the secret part. Slowly.
So the legs you're using right now, they're what we call the heavyweight humanoid legs. And you get stuck charging.
Yes,
I've been waiting every single video for you to get stuck charging again so I could taunt you about it.
Yes.
So, here we go.
Well, yeah, I left it... I did it explicitly to show off what happens when you actually use up all your energy.
Oh, sure, you're saying that now.
Well, no, the first run through of the mission when I accidentally started charging and neglected to record it, yeah, this is like the 3rd time I've run this mission.
You're supposed to not admit that,
yeah,
either.
well...
I mean, clearly you made it through this entire game in one playthrough.
Oh, of course.
The sad part was when that was actually true for that one video you made.
Okay.
The first one?
Approaching.
Yeah.
Aircraft and MTs. Total 4.
Anyway,
It's like I was saying about the Carousel being polarizing. Very powerful weapon, but it has very little amount of shots,
Yeah,
which
I
makes
have-
it great in arena and not so great in missions. Of course, there's no arena in this.
yeah, well, no, it's good in this one mission if you don't use it as your exclusive weapon.
Which, of course, you do, usually.
Well, yeah, and that's the reason we have the missile launchers, is because it's pretty much useless against the damn planes.
Especially when you shoot at nothing.
But it's very useful against the MTs, which will destroy that lock in a couple of hits.
Great!
And notice I almost destroyed the lock myself with my missiles, because they suck. But we've been over that.
And you're using the same one.
And anyway,
on both slots.
if you haven't noticed, this is a complete suckers mission. You have the choice.
Target of operation
There's no
clear.
reason to pick this mission,
System
and we're going to show you
switched to
why
normal mode.
right now once we get to the results screen, where there is no special edition. So ultimately, you get less money. It's harder, and the only difference is this email. If you do that mission, you get this email. If you do the other mission, you get the other email. And
Not
that's
only
it.
that-
That's the only difference.
Chrome are assholes. I mean, Murakami are, shady business dealers who...
Yeah, well, here he
Like
tells
to
you,
do
like, oh, you're
experiments.
convenient throwaways, but I guess maybe you're not.
We've arrived
So,
at the
That was the
combat
little
area.
glitch, by the way.
Many mines have been planted in this
Oh,
area.
that glitch.
Be
Yeah.
very careful in your movements.
Once again, I do not
Main
mention it.
system engaging combat mode.
So they ask you to be very careful in your movements because of the mines.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this game.
I
picked this
believe...
mission.
Do the tanks actually move? I think we actually can get them to blow themselves up.
You can indeed. Because apparently they didn't do their homework either.
Well, they're the ones who decided to roll through a minefield for some reason.
Yeah. Well, note that your pay for this mission isn't in cash,
Yeah,
but
it's
in
a-
AC parts,
Fairly useless.
which you will then sell for cash.
Yeah. It's an optional part, which I don't believe I've actually shown yet, so I'm going to need to do that in another video.
Yeah, you are. One of these days I should just do a complete
Target of
AC
operation
fitting
cleared. System switched to
video, and then
normal
we'll
mode.
go over all the different leg types, all the different
Yeah,
weapon
at some
types.
point.
I do have a fully fitted save.
So there we go. There's that
Main
one.
system engaging combat
Yeah,
mode.
you might notice that in this one the briefing's on the top, and there's a reason
Enemy
for that.
Fighters approaching. Number of planes 5.
So that's the part you're guarding.
Yep,
AC
and I just
Yeah,
stole it.
just stole it.
obtained. Breach of contract. Combat operations halted.
Yeah, and the briefing
bloody thief.
keeps on playing into the income expense report because, yeah, I didn't take any
Main
time in the
system
mission.
Engaging combat mode.
Okay, this is going to be exterminate organisms.
Yes.
Now, if you actually bothered to buy a decent head, aka not the head you're currently
Yeah,
using, you could actually lock
fortunately I
onto
do
those
go into the
things.
menu or to the
You need is the
garage.
biosensor, which your head doesn't have.
No, it does
which
not.
I'm guessing you noticed just about now.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Okay, I want to go over a sense of scale thing again here, because once again, this is using the Transformers system of scale.
Yeah.
And that is that there are these bugs that are not only bigger than humans, they're quite a bit bigger than
Well, also,
humans.
when they die, they explode, kind of
When
like
they-
ACs. So,
So they're made of Explodium, too.
apparently.
That's okay. The mail you get after this explains why
Yes,
that might
it
actually
does, and
make
I wasn't
sense.
going to mention that quite yet, but
Well,
yeah.
anyways,
That's called lampshade hanging.
sure. Troper.
Where... Well, it's not just a trope, it's an actual industry term.
Chippy, man.
Yes, here we go, 4 times X, and I was showing a little the water flowing in, but that's not really, there's no point to this.
Man, look at that.
And there was no
Second
point to coming over here,
generation
but I didn't notice that at the time. This is the first run through I've done, so yeah, I kind of got lost. So back to the map. And back down here.
See, all the corridors look exactly the same, so it's impossible
Yeah.
to tell where you actually are.
The crazy thing is I actually kind of like this mission because it just it's not your standard go fight like the 3 mechs. It's just, it's different.
It is different.
Also, it is like the only mission that gives you a reason to use a biosensor, so...
There's another one that does. I believe it's also called Exterminate Organisms.
Yes,
as
it
in they
is.
changed
Oh,
the name
no,
of it.
it's Release Organisms.
No, it's Destroy. There's another
Okay.
Exterminate.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to kill the queens, and then you release them. Now, don't forget the part when you get to the place with the queen.
I didn't.
Good.
Which is, I believe, a useless FCS.
Target
is.
identified.
Yes, target identified. Identified as what? Well, I don't know. It's
That's
just
the detail.
identified. Yeah. Oh, there it
Target
was, and I did
identified.
actually notice it in the game, so now it's time to grab.
AC FCS obtained.
I should mention, it's annoyingly possible when you're pressing circle to pick up parts to
Target
accidentally hit your
operation
laser
cleared.
blade instead.
System switched to
Yeah.
normal mode.
And they're little ant scrolling.
And of course, they all stop shooting you the second that you stop.
Yep. I have new mail. And this is a pretty long one. Yeah, and here it explains that they were undeniably weapons that were disguised as organisms. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that makes perfect sense, and not that they were bioengineered.
Yeah, well, you did get the feeling that they weren't actually organisms because they exploded.
I don't know. Such large-scale testing could only have been done by Murakumo or Chrome. I mean, doesn't this universe have a few mad scientists flying around?
Probably, and it also has a couple terrorist organizations.
So why couldn't one of them... Oh, well, all the
Main
terrorist
system
organizations are
engaging
funded by
combat
Murakumo or
mode.
Chrome.
And now it's time for us to hunt down a goddamn plus. Which we can do because we aren't one yet.
Oh, hey.
But
Don't fall off
first,
the skyscraper.
you gotta...
How do you become an X-Raven?
you get kidnapped by Murakamo and they turn you into a plus against your will? I don't know.
Ah, the custom generator.
Yeah, so that, by the way, is the best generator in the game. So
It's nice of them to actually tell you about it.
yeah, they don't tell you where it is, but they do tell you that it
They
exists.
tell you it exists.
And now we just gotta shoot down this guy after getting ourselves back up onto the... Which is annoyingly difficult, by the
Yeah,
way.
and if you fall, you're dead.
Well, you're not dead, but it really just says leaving area, and then...
Well, it's the same thing as if you fall in any other
Yeah.
mission. Eventually you will hit the place. It's because the leaving area box is actually a 3D box. It's a cube, and at some
Yeah.
point you're going to hit the edge. I'm assuming that this ends with him getting carouseled to death.
Yeah, well, of course. And also,
You're
it's
just
me
going to
being
sit there and
unable
take
to...
hits?
Pretty
Come on.
much.
And
I don't have any maneuvering room. Also, he's not that hard. Yeah, also, in the video that I
Target
neglected to
operation
record,
I have
again...
another question, actually, before we start talking about that.
Alright.
Why did he wait until he was dying to tell you that you should watch out?
I don't know.
Why didn't you say, oh, please don't kill me?
Anyway, we have new parts added, so here's that email.
Man, the WML201.
Yep. And there's really
WCLN350.
no point to showing this, but it's there, and it took me forever to script this.
I'm guessing the reason why is that you had to make the scroll bar work too.
Yeah, well, that's just because I'm me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not just that, it's also because there were two emails. So I had to figure out a way so that when this was done, we could then go to this email.
Oh, God.
Did you notice the Raven's Nest?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, that man, who I'm assuming is the dude in the red AC. Anyway, like I said, we are going to now check out the garage and look at some of those special parts I've been picking up and haven't actually showed about. Oh, and we can see my flag
And there's
now.
a flag, yes. That's very cute.
And
So, for the head,
yeah,
we
we'll
have
see-
the special head, which is actually one of the most useless heads in the game.
yeah, but it has a biosensor, and so that's...
That's about all it has.
Yeah. We can also show that I can keep on accidentally pressing circle and backing out of here. Also,
I see.
I managed to accidentally scroll through the core for quite a lot of times.
You can never, ever get rid of your core, obviously.
Yeah.
Those are the special legs you pick up in that protect the, or destroy the guns mission. I don't know where you get those legs from.
Why are you
The
allowed
thing
to
about-
unequip your legs? Anyway, there's the
I
generator.
don't know. You can unequip everything except your core. That is the best generator in
Yeah,
the game.
and we're just showing how it's the best. And,
you
again,
actually-
another
again,
accidental...
that's-
Yeah.
that's work.
And here is the missile launcher we picked up,
As I recall, it's really not that useful.
and the radar we picked up. So
oh yeah, the radar you stole.
Well, yes. So you might as well equip it, and then I'm going to screw up
Stole.
the menu again.
You stole it.
Well,
Thief.
so let's equip the radar too, and oops.
And the radar.
Well, let's not
Now.
equip the radar.
In this game of Armored Core, if you take an overweight mech into a mission, the game yells at you and says you can't do that. In subsequent Armored Cores, I don't remember when it started because I will admit that I sort of stopped playing after 2. I know, you know. You could actually take an overweight mech into battle, and it would just be really slow and pointless.
You can take an overweight mech into battle in this game too, sort of.
Yes, if you cheat.
Well, no. If you get overweight mode, which we will
Are we supposed
hopefully...
to talk about the serious stuff yet? You're
Yeah, okay, here we're...
through?
yeah, various stuff.
I think I will actually go through and tell everyone exactly what each part is.
Oh, okay.
Because everyone loves listening to my droning voice.
It's a
Especially
chain gun.
me. That's why I refuse to...
Hey.
Oh.
That is the
yeah.
symbolic weapon, which I
mentioned
covered
that
up with
in
the
our
video.
first
I'm going to
video
have to
we
fix
did.
that. So right there is the little video showing it, and it doesn't quite look the same.
I do like the
So, yeah. Those large missile things are pretty much useless because they cost so much
Main
ammo-wise
system engaging
that
combat
you'll just
mode.
waste all your money on
I
ammo.
know the mission you're in.
Yes, this is yet another wander around. And this is kind of a cool environment. Even
Yeah, it's
though
like-
it does go
It's a
kind of...
facility that's, falling apart. Of course,
Yeah.
for no reason, they built this facility tall enough to handle ACs.
And it's lit for some reason.
Yeah, someone turned the ambient light to like 20 or something.
Yes, why are there lit bulbs in this abandoned complex? I don't know.
I'd be more worried about the, mechs in the
Oh, but
giant
that's another
complex.
cool thing is that thing has a staircase over it, so we can see.
yeah.
Yep, another little bit of human-sized architecture combined with our
Of
mech.
course, when you think about it carefully, that means that they expect humans to walk over this very long distance to get to the staircase.
Well, presumably they would go in cars or ACs themselves. I don't know, or MTs, since this is an old facility. But this is also a very
Yeah,
large
That's the other that we
facility.
were singing praises about, huh?
Well, don't forget this is also at 4X. So,
So this mission is about as interesting as it looks.
yeah, it's more fun to play because, I guess no it isn't, because basically most of it,
There is quite a bit of scenery, like you were just showing.
yeah, is
Now,
spent...
in one of the games, you have to fly up on one of those pipes to get something. I don't think it was this
No,
one.
I think it was one of the other... I don't remember. There's no special part in this one.
I'm sorry, this is too fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are going to speed our way through this because it's just... Yeah, and yet another giant long drop.
I have yet another embarrassing revelation. I only just now realized that there's a compass at the top of the screen.
Yes, there is, which was how I was finding where those secret parts were in the first missions in this video.
I see.
Because I knew the corners that they were in, so I was using the compass to navigate there.
I suppose that would also be useful in some of the other missions, like, I don't know, the one where you're going into that gas.
I think we found the
chamber.
capsule, because it's labeled with a giant thing that says
Alright,
target.
don't shoot it, don't shoot it, don't shoot it, don't shoot it, don't shoot it.
Alright, let's laser blade it.
Capsule obtained.
Huh. You didn't shoot it.
No.
Target of operation cleared. System switched to normal mode.
Yay. Well, I take it that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of this video. So,
Well, you made quite a bit of money.
yep. Which I then wasted on parts which I bought off camera. So, whatever.
Alright.
So,
Cool.
yeah, see everyone next time, I guess.
Happy 4th.